Hey guys, welcome to Juicy Tea, where I read out the best stories on Reddit, so you don't have to. The funny, the shocking, the satisfyingly juicy. Today we're delving into the AmITheDevil subreddit, where the most ridiculously delusional people genuinely think that somehow they're the ones in the right. My girlfriend has trust issues. How do I get her to work on this before it ruins the relationship? Post by throwaway. My girlfriend, 26 female, and I, 25 male, are at an impasse right now. To start off, my girlfriend and I are both co-workers. We work on different floors, but can occasionally talk to each other, and we have lunch together. It's great, and she's a fantastic girlfriend. Recently, some issues arose because another woman at work, who knew I had a girlfriend, decided to flirt with me and encouraged me to cheat. I immediately shut it down. And at first, my girlfriend handled it maturely, but obviously didn't like the woman after that. The woman apologized and respected my boundaries. So when we were talking and she offered to teach me how to swim, I took her up on the offer. You took up the offer? From the woman who actively tried to get you to cheat? Dude, it is one thing to just act professionally and amicably in the office with this woman, but to regularly spend time off the clock with her? I'd be looking sideways at you too. We've gone twice, and I'm making progress. Somehow, my girlfriend found out. I don't know how. Okay, so you snuck around with this woman behind your girlfriend's back? She doesn't have trust issues. She literally caught you sneaking around behind her back with the woman who tried to get you to cheat. You broke the trust. And if it's so innocent, why hide it? Or did she just catch you before things got physical? Somehow my girlfriend found out, I don't know how, and she became angry and said it's inappropriate and told me to stop going with her. I told her no and gave her my list of reasons why. 1. I want to learn how to swim and I'm learning for free. 2. We're co-workers and still need to be cordial. 3. She should trust me because I'm not the type to cheat. She's still angry in the other room, and I just want advice before I go talk to her. Oh my god, him listing out his reasons as if he has any legitimate argument here. Buddy, Reddit isn't gonna help you gaslight your girlfriend into thinking that she's the unreasonable one. Hey look, I can do it too. 1. Learning to swim is extremely cheap, and you'll learn faster with a professional, if learning to swim is really what you're interested in here. 2. You don't need to spend alone time outside of work to be cordial with your coworkers. That is BS! 3. You've already shown that you can't be trusted by sneaking around with this woman behind your girlfriend's back. She shouldn't trust people who are untrustworthy. That isn't trust issues, that's just smart. Am I the a-hole? Was I wrong to go into my daughter's house? Post by Adventurous Desk 960. My daughter was on holiday last week with her daughter. While they're away, my husband and I went into her house to do a few jobs that needed doing, like cleaning her oven and tidying up the garden. We didn't tell her we were going, as we knew she'd tell us not to. Okay, so 2 sentences in, and you're already obviously the one in the wrong. You broke into her house to clean while she was away? That's super weird. The OP was really just there to snoop and was using cleaning as her excuse. The oven really needed cleaning? Really? Anyway, we got a few things done and left. And when my daughter got home, she told me her back door was unlocked and asked if we'd been in the house. We said no, and she didn't believe us, but didn't press. I've now had an angry text from her saying she's noticed the oven has magically cleaned itself and some things were taken from the garden, so either she was burgled or we lied about going to her house and leaving the door unlocked. We feel bad about the risk of the door, that was silly of us, but we're not happy about her kicking off at us and saying that we were snooping as well. What should we do? Well, maybe apologize for a start, quit breaking into her home to snoop? So, you've admitted to breaking into her house while she's away, when you knew she wouldn't be okay with it. You left the door unlocked, leaving her home vulnerable to break-ins while she's away. You lied when she directly asked you if you'd broken in. And now you're playing the victim because she's upset by what you did? Yes, you are very obviously in the wrong. And the fact that she called you out for snooping just confirms that you were. Why else would you sneak into a house, really? Bets on how many times OP has violated her daughter's privacy before. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife I feel sorry that she is lacking intelligence after she weaponized a suggestion I made about her spending? Post by throwaway. Weaponized a suggestion? What does that even mean? My wife goes to a coffee house 2 to 3 times per week. She works from home and goes there frequently. We share a joint account and both have credit cards. She discovered this coffee house about a month ago and gets at least 2 to 3 drinks every time, plus maybe a donut or a muffin. This has really increased our discretionary spending. I'm talking $9 lattes and $6 muffins, so it's significant. I approached my wife and asked her if she could cut down on some of those expenses a bit, or maybe utilize the clubhouse at our apartment complex if she really wants to go outside. We do well financially, but I don't really like unnecessary spending. She didn't take it well and just pouted her face like a big baby and said, fine, she just won't do it anymore since I want her to lose her mind. This really annoys me. I say one thing and she takes it completely differently, making it impossible to have any kind of decent discussion with her. This time though, I didn't hold myself back from telling her something similar in tone and energy. I said, oh, I didn't realize that you were either trying to punish me or are genuinely lacking intelligence of what I said. I feel sorry for you. Of course, this annoyed her, and she asked me to say that again, and if I meant to make her feel that way. I said, you heard what I said, and if it landed badly, I'm okay with her sitting with it for now, because lately, she's been turning every discussion into an argument, and I'm no longer softening myself to be around her. She can't have a $6 muffin? I love that his reaction to her buying coffees is to demand that she reins it in. Then, when she doesn't immediately roll over and say, yes sir, whatever you say sir, he tells her she genuinely lacks intelligence. But she's always the one turning every discussion into an argument. This guy lacks self-awareness, and the awareness of his impending divorce that she is definitely planning. Also, what's the bet that he likes to buy some discretionary items too? There's nothing wrong with that obviously, since they're doing well financially. They should both have some money for fun discretionary spending. Like, maybe they should split out an equal amount that they can each spend however they like each week. Then she can buy her lattes and muffins in peace. I remember seeing a similar post where the guy was having a go at his wife for buying coffees, getting her nails done, etc., saying that women just spend so much more than men. Then she made him do the math. Apparently he never realized how much having a hobby car costed. Am I the a-hole for cleaning poopy water with my girlfriend's towel? Post by the poopy water. My girlfriend and I live with 2 roommates in a house with 2 bathrooms. The girls use the upstairs and the guys use the downstairs. On Friday, I took a normal single wipe poop in the downstairs toilet. I flushed, poop and water vanished, no weird sounds, all seemed fine. About 30 minutes later, just before leaving for work, I came back and saw that 2/3 of the bathroom floor was covered in clean water. I'm sorry, clean water? You're seriously calling water that came out of the toilet clean? The toilet wasn't actively overflowing, and I flushed again and it worked fine. Didn't even have to plunge. I panicked and grabbed 2 of my towels to soak up the water. It wasn't enough, so I ran upstairs and grabbed 2 of my girlfriend's body towels to finish the job. The water was clear, no floaters, no toilet paper. I assumed it was mostly clean water, with maybe slight contamination. I tossed all 4 towels in the cement basement and left for work. Right after work, we went to visit family for the weekend and didn't return until Sunday night. Oh my god, he left the towels drenched in poopy water all weekend in the basement? My plan was to clean the towels when we got back. Bleach, washer, dryer, and sun. I truly didn't think they'd be ruined. When we returned, my girlfriend went to shower and asked where her towels were. I explained the situation, apologised immediately for using her towels, and offered to buy new ones. I admitted I should have used the beach towel that was hanging up, but I didn't see it and I was acting fast. She got very upset and said the towels were ruined by the poopy water and could not be cleaned. I again explained that the water was mostly clear, maybe 20% poopy water at the worst. If 20% of the water is poopy, it is not clean. This guy's idea of what clean water is baffles me. If I gave him a cup of water that only 20% had come from the toilet, you reckon he'd drink it and insist it's clean? She argued the poop must have touched the water, therefore it's ruined. She kept repeating things like, I don't know why anyone would do this, and I'm so confused why he did X. So I kept trying to explain. But when I answered, she'd accuse me of being defensive. She also misquoted me several times, saying that I claimed the water was 0% dirty and that the situation was chill, when I clearly said 20% at worst, and it was hectic. He's literally referred to the water as clean in this post. Context: she's usually fine with washing and reusing dirty things. This is different. This is someone's poop. She doesn't want to rub those towels all over her clean body. No matter how many times you wash them, they're always going to be the poop towels to her. We went through the cycle like 7 times. I kept apologizing and agreed that I made the wrong call. But she still ended the argument angry and told me that I should use the towels myself if I thought they were fine. I said I would. She insisted I post this on Reddit, saying the whole world would agree with her and that it's black and white. Personally, I feel like my actions are understandable. I'm now washing the towels at 1 AM, sleeping on the couch and feeling emotionally drained. This guy is doubling down hard in the comments. Like, everyone agrees you're the a-hole, so she was clearly right. Reddit has spoken. Also, when someone called out OP in the comments for leaving his girlfriend with no towels for a shower, OP said that she does have other towels, they're just not as nice. So, he conveniently left out of the post the fact that he could have used those towels for the poopy water, but instead chose to use her nice ones. If you made it all the way to the end, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!